Hello everyone, Wangel here and welcome back to the Wales campaign for Medieval 2. In the previous episode I managed to defeat some of the Irish forces south of our territory here of Derry, leaving the north pretty open now to attack, although saying that, they're not completely undefended. We've got a large stack here in this Irish fort and we've got the garrison as well at Lifford. Now, the unfortunate thing I've got is, while my force in Derry has been pretty decent, it's taken quite a few casualties, as you can see here, which means we're not in a position right away to be able to take the fort, or even Lifford, with the troops that I've got here. So I'm going to have to get these ones probably down towards Trim here, because that's our nearest recruitment area, that we should be able to get some replenishment done for these units before we continue to use them. So we're kind of stuck now. We got a force that needs to take Lifford and Trim, and we can't move this one. But luckily we have a backup plan. If we actually move down to Trim, we've got a large force here of people I've been recruiting. So what we're in the middle of doing, we've actually got this guy here, Captain Bledin, leading a few units of Safewin and Magona Experiment over to Trim. So what I'm planning to do is this. We're going to actually ask these guys to come over to the fort over here. Meanwhile, the rest of these guys are going to be heading off. We are going to leave a couple of the units behind. Like, we've got 3 units of Safewin. Now, I could merge a lot of these in order to get them pretty much up to full strength. In fact, I think I will do that. If we just do 2 units like that, we can keep that one behind in order to get replenished once we eventually can. But it does still give me some highly skilled archers. It's boiling hot here in the UK at the moment, so I have to have the windows open. So if you hear seagulls and that going in the background, you know why. Anyway, that's that done. So if we ask for all of these, we leave the Billman behind, we have the safe one here behind. Everyone else can join up here, just so they're in one central location. And then, do we have any generals I can send off that way? Apparently not. You guys are still unhappy. Why? Okay, maybe once that built, we hopefully get things a bit more sorted out over here in Downpatrick. Right, but we definitely don't have any of them. Okay, so now we've got a full stack here. We can actually start marching them up. Now, I don't know what's going to be the best target for these guys. Would it be tempted to go towards Lifford, which is their capital, and if I remember right, it's, yeah, a citadel, which has quite a few units in here, but they seem to be badly damaged. Or do I go after the army here at the fort, which is quite substantial in itself, but I don't know, I don't really want to fight these guys if I can, you know, like, fight them in a siege battle, just because it's going to be tough going. They've got lots of archers, we're going to have to not get through into their settlement, and then it's just going to be a grind, as it's a tiny courtyard inside the fort with a zone of control, so we're going to have to basically slaughter our way through them, and I don't particularly want to try and do that if we can avoid it. Right. But I'll tell you what, though, we need to go after 1 or 2 of these, so I'll tell you what, come after Lifford. Right. In the meantime, oh, in fact, okay, we can't actually recruit any mercenaries. Okay, do we have a general here? We do, we got Iago here. What we could actually do, we could actually ask Iago to join up with the army eventually. Maybe take the unit of Trebuchet as well, so we've got some artillery to attack Lifford. So we can ask these guys to go around that flank once the army gets in position and starts laying it under siege. And we can take these 2 overlords to join up ready for the ongoing attack. That sounds like a definite plan to me. Right, you are continuing to be recruited. We should be back up to full strength then after this. No, not full strength. We should be things under control once we get a large enough garrison there. That is what I meant to say. I'm tired. I'm a bit tired. It's the weather. I am a redhead. I'm a ginger. And we don't deal well with redheads. Give me snow and I can happily walk around in shorts, t-shirt and flip-flops. But give me heat and I suffer badly. Right. Anyway, that's the situation of an island. Pretty much sorted. How is it going over here? Right. We've still got plague, so that's a problem. But we're slowly getting around to sorting these out. So let's have these 2 added in. Let's go for that, in fact. Okay, you guys have got the garrison there. So we'll just keep things here until we can eventually start moving up. I don't know what we're going to exactly do. Like, we're so far keeping these a bit scared. Might be because we keep assassinating their characters. But I'm not sure. Let's see if we can do it with this guy. Comgall or Berkshire. Ooh, snake in the bed. This is one of the sillier ones, in my honest opinion, about how to kill the guy. I mean, there's nothing really that subtle about a snake in the bed, you know? But it did the job. There you go, we're just killing off their family members one by one, it seems. Okay. Assassination mission is successful. You've become an adept assassin known as Orion the Killer. Cool. My king has become a cruel leader because of his use of assassins. We've actually picked up a master of assassins as well. Cool. So others do not suspect that the hooded figure in this man's shadow is the biggest threat at hand. So we get +1 to personal security and a 20% discount on agent training costs. I don't know if that's basically a faction-wide discount, or is it basically just a, or is it something I have to be in the individual settlement to do? But Orion is doing a pretty decent job scaring off the local armies away from us. So we'll continue to let him do that, I think. Right. You guys will continue to get some replenishment done, so we'll just leave that. And as Roy mentioned, it was a Roy? Sorry, I'm trying to remember the name. Roy Grutchfield in the previous episode joked, the South of England is now indeed starting to make the process of paying their taxes. No offense, of course. It's just a bit of a joke in the UK. But, okay, how are we doing in fact? You should have all finished building now, haven't you? Okay, shipwrights. Church we're okay for. Shaftesbury. Let's start sorting out some basic stuff for you. Alright, we've got a grain exchange going here. Arundel, have you been finished yet? Arundel's been converted over. Okay. Let's see. Communal farming, Abbey, brothel, shipwrights, town hall. Another grain exchange for you guys. Let's get a fairground for you. And one for you. There you go. Hopefully we'll make a little bit of cash now next turn as well. Alright. What's my diplomat doing? I can't remember. I always lose track about what my agents are doing because of the time between different episodes. I think I've got him potentially trying to talk to... Oh, you got chucked out. Okay, I think I got the diplomat going to try and speak to those rebels that are near Dublin, because in the older Total War games you can actually bribe rebels and basically just say, look, here's a bunch of money, go away now. And I'm hoping I could maybe do the same with that army. I don't know, we'll find out. Oh, thank God, the plague is finally starting to go. We've only got Derry left to think. Thank God for that. Okay, Scotland's still most powerful. Oh. So, disaster costs a life an important figure. May the Lord have mercy. The servant of our kingdom has perished in what can only be described as a terrible act of divine wrath. To suggest that so profound and dramatic a cataclysmic demise could be the cause of natural events seems most unlikely. Chances are the guy's got assassinated, I imagine. Not entirely unexpected, but at the same time, it was something I was hoping wouldn't happen. Okay, you're moving down here. Right. How are you doing? You're 56. Pretty decent commander, though. We may keep you for something. I'll tell you what, the Caradog. Caradog, let's move you up to the fort a second. Please.
Yes.
Thank you. And can I swap around a couple of your stuff?
I'm afraid not, my liege. I'm afraid not, my liege. I'm
No?
afraid not, my liege.
Okay, why not?
I'm afraid not, my liege. I'm afraid
okay.
not, my liege.
I was hoping we could actually swap them around so this guy can
Sire.
benefit from those retinues, but oh well, we'll manage. Fine, nevertheless.
An order.
Okay, you can move down to here, you're no longer needed there. Okay, you guys continuing here. How are you doing, Why? I don't think I'm going to go for any more... Well, I might go for another unit share with archers, but I would prefer safe win at this point. Just because we can actually replenish these guys more than the archers. Let's go for another unit there then. But let's just get the one unit. We are recruiting in Nottingham after all, so why not?
At your
Okay, we're continuing after these. Alright. let's add you two into this now.
Who do you want dead?
Alright, can we kill this family member off? Yeah, I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, yes! And I think I can imagine how what would happen if he failed the mission as well. I think when he slams the door open, it probably catches the assassin like, ow! And he comes out, I don't know, maybe knocks him to the floor, maybe it stuns him or something. But hey, we're going to keep killing off their... They're going to keep killing off their family members one by one until they get the point. Anyway, how are you doing? Oh, you don't get any more traits. Fair enough. Alright. So the army's actually moved out now from Lifford. That's worked out pretty well for me, in fact.
To war then, sire.
So we could, in theory, go after the army here with this one. Attack it, draw out the... If it doesn't move, that is. Draw out the garrison then from Lifford as well, which has only got the one unit here, it seems. And then we can actually attack them then, and just march into the town. I would also get rid of one of the citadels, because citadels are very, very tough to deal with, as we've seen before. So if we can actually do that, that will work out extremely well for us. Right, in the meantime, can we do anything here? To be honest, I'm tempted to disband one of these ones. Like, what's you? I think I'm going to get rid of one of these units. Like, to be honest, there's not really that big a difference. Like, these guys are slightly worse when it comes to attacking. These guys are slightly better in attack, but not as much in defense. And it just seems to be taking up space, really. Don't know, it could be worth more just keeping them behind for a little while, because we can't do anything with retraining them until we take them back to Wales. Okay, Downpatrick, you finally become disillusioned. Well, that's certainly better than nothing. In fact, let's pop this on here. Let's hire a merchant to join up here, like so. And we might as well take advantage of the more resources over here in Ireland if we can find any more. Alright. Irish... Oh, yes. You think we're just going to let you march by and not attack you? You've got another bloody thing coming, mate.
To war then, sire.
Let's just do this. Oh, damn it. We could have killed him. Damn it. I thought we were going to kill him because he already retreated back once. Ah, right. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Can we actually ask for you now to start retraining a few more men? Might as well just disband this unit then. I mean, they are... Yeah, there's no point really keeping them. I'll get rid of it. We can't really replenish them anymore because we haven't got the culture, English culture necessary to do it. In fact, we've now lost the Irish culture, I think, over here to actually do the Galaglatch. So it might be an idea to start recruiting these another way instead. Alright. Okay, things are starting to look a bit more promising at least. Okay, let's end the turn again. Oh, we can bribe him. So we can actually have Howard Moores join the faction, but disband 8 units. But we don't know how much it's going to cost, so...
Until we meet again,
I'll tell you what, we won't do it yet, because I need money, obviously, and I don't have enough money to try and bribe such a large army. But that could work out pretty well, especially if we can get some of the units that they've got. Because we pop on here, right? We can see they've got things like armoured sergeants, they've got feudal knights, they've got a few Irish troops, but they've got... If we can get these armoured sergeants under my control, that would be great.
Orders, sire. We doubt there is much you can offer.
So let's see.
No, we cannot.
Just rejected. Okay.
Farewell then.
Might leave it for a turn and see what we can do next time. Right, 2 people have still got the plague, but nothing for my people. We are now the strongest military faction in the game. Great. We failed... What was this mission? Oh yeah, I forgot. Where is it? This one. We had the job to take the citadel here for the Explorers Guild, and because we failed it, well, we've lost out. Ah well, I'm sure we'll survive, despite such losses. Oh, got 2 merchants here. Okay, what can we do with you guys then? Who's better? This guy. Okay, which one's going to give me the most resources? 177. 81. Any others? 23 fish. $70 for wool. Might as well go for that 177. So where was it? Just here? Okay, you can come here. You, my good sir, might as well just have you try and take advantage of something. Even if it's just 61 florins, so 61 is, you know, can make the difference between being able to get units and maybe not. Okay, let's start sorting this out.
I look forward to fighting you, noble.
Right, can we attack you guys? We can. Okay, let's do this.
Marching to war.
Alright, we've got Corvo now for today's episode, so we should be able to work this out. Let's have a look. So, the support army has got their prince, as well as a unit of Mue and some javelin men. Okay, that's fine. The main army has got a variety of units, including a bunch of Mue. That's going to be annoying to face in melee. They also got a whole bunch of siege equipment, whereas we have none. But we do have the ranged advantage with archers. So we have to just try and engage the units. What we'll try and do would probably be best. If we can take out the reinforcement army quickly by itself, then we can focus all our attention on the main force. Now they're probably going to remain pretty stationary, especially in light of the fact that we'll be the attackers in this battle. So if we go after the reinforcements, we'll be able to then swing around and attack the main army. So we'll do this, we'll do this. Now, the main force is going to deploy either in front of us here or somewhere up on the slope. The reinforcements, if it goes according to how it was on the battle map, will probably be coming in from somewhere over here. So, really, we want to try and deploy a bit more on this side, I would say. Okay, let's just do this. Alright, you guys, we're going to have you in... We want all of you like this. Why don't you guys go into that? Thank you. Right. Spread them out a little bit just in case they face artillery fire. We're going to have Morgana Spearman in the center. Right. You guys on this flank. Same standard formation that has done me so well in the campaign so far. It's not that I'm unimaginative, I just prefer to stick with, for this campaign at least, with what I know will work. Alright, Kerns you can deploy on each flank now, replacing my Gwent Raiders for the same task. And we don't have any cavalry, so we're just going to have to try and kill off as many of them as we can before we get anywhere. And that's everyone. Let's move forward.
Brought up more men.
Right.
To make up in numbers what they lack in gallantry.
Okay, so they're actually deploying down in this corner. Okay. Alright, let's speed things up. Like I said, that main army is just going to stay there, so we're going to focus instead on taking out the main force. Okay, slow things down. They're actually going a little bit more quickly than I thought they were. Okay. You guys, let's get you into loose formation. Start attacking their archers. Their general, I mean. Alright. We're on a spearman. Let's have you guys attack their units here. I'll tell you what. You guys actually... focus fire on the javelin and just kill them. Right, you guys form up here. Right. Velwyn should be able to do the job nicely. Archers, are you killing off their javelin men for me? Right, with Velwyn, let's have you attack this unit of Mue. Alright, Morgana Spearman, you can come in to support. Okay, what's this army coming in from behind here? Right, you guys... the rest of their forces marching towards us as well. Okay, good to know.
The battle is very much in our favor.
You guys...
we remain true and steadfast.
Stop skirmishing.
Will be ours.
Kill off their horse boys. Alright. With Velwyn, let's have you guys attack my units.
The enemy general lies
You've killed the enemy general straight away.
The enemy are
Great.
badly bloodied. They have lost half.
Okay,
their
you guys
men.
need to charge into here quickly so we can kill them off.
The enemy general flees like the coward he
Right.
is. Press onward and break the spirit of his army.
Okay, come on guys, continue your job. Come on. Alright, we've defeated one general. Alright, you guys have...
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue
Come on.
and run them down.
Alright, they're gonna get off the battlefield before we can actually do anything about it. That's actually unfortunate because it means we're gonna have to try and deal with them then at the citadel itself. Alright, the rest of the army is now starting to get over here. Okay, let's start sorting this out a little bit. Okay, safe win. Alright, nope, you guys. Focus fire on the horse boys, kill them off for me. I'm going to experiment. Let's get you guys into formation now, ready to receive the enemy. You guys are going to form up over here. Alright, you guys over here. Alright, Irish Kerns. I like the fact that the leader of my army is this unit of Irish Kerns. So my commander is actually a native Irishman, I would think. Either that or it's a Welshman who seems to have taken in with the Irish way of life, maybe. Just a bit of interesting turn of events. Okay. Right, archers, let's get you guys into formation here straight away. Right, with Elvin, we're going to need you to get into a line over here quickly as well. So get your butts over here fast. Right. Murray, Murray, Murray. Gaelic archers, Murray, Irish Kerns, Javelin men. Okay. Tell you what, let's actually have you guys pull back to here before their generals get into range. Okay, Irish Kerns, let's have you start to outflank if they're going to charge into my spear lines. That's fine with me. Right. Okay, with Elwyn, charge straight into this unit here. Right. This should be a fairly straightforward victory now. Lots of their troops are shaken already and starting to feel the need to retreat at some point, so we'll just encourage them to do just that. Alright, archers, focus fire on their javelin men for me, please. Alright, their unit's broken already. Chase after the men. Alright, you guys over here, javelin men. You guys can come after these units. Archers, focus now on getting rid of their ones for me.
Our men are winning the battle.
Right.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, we need to kill off those. We need to kill off the artillery now. Okay, you guys come after here. Alright. Now, one thing we do have a slight advantage on is the fact that the Murray are not that heavily armoured. So we should be able to get rid of them. Oh! Crap!
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast,
Typical.
victory will be ours. The enemy army
Okay,
flees the field.
let's chase them down,
Pursue and
men.
run them down.
Chase them down. Alright. You guys go after this unit here. Alright. We'll just let things speed up until the end of the battle. We'll try and catch up with as many of them as we can. It looks like we're not going to be able to get all of them. This is where cavalry would have been very useful. But we'll just kill what we can get away with. Continue this way, man. With Elwyn, chase after the artillery if you're, because you're right there. Any others we can deal with? Javelin men all the way up to here. I'll tell you what, we might as well just end the battle at this point.
All of Christendom
Nice clear
will be
victory, 200
awed by the
casualties. We
victory
killed up
we
a
have
majority of
won here
theirs.
today.
Okay. Evil priest of the cause of the people's ruin. So the ruin of the realm of Scotland had its source within the bosom of its own church. Wow. We could get a nice bit of money from this. Like, these Murray, we've killed and captured a lot of them Wow.
No!
Bye-bye.
The day is ours, sire.
Okay, let's attack.
As you wish, sire. Laying siege,
Right.
sire.
Just get a whole bunch of siege equipment up
The
and running.
siege goes as planned, sire.
Right, with that done, let's ask
Command me,
you
sire.
to come over here and reinforce.
We're combining into a huge force, sire.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother taking the trebuchet now. I think it'd be fine if we just keep it where it is. Okay, how are you guys looking now for retraining purposes? We just need that unit over Velwyn. 2 more turns before we can actually recruit that. Have we got that unit? Little cavalry. Let's use you a second. Let's come
Yes,
down here.
sire.
How are they looking here in Tipperary? They do have a reasonable garrison here, to be fair, so it might be a little while before I try to attack with Athenry.
By your
Especially
command.
since we're not going to have any garrison, but if we take the whole army, which is going to be problematic for public order purposes. We could just ask some peasants to stay behind. I mean, that's certainly the cheaper option, apart from these Aenren. Skirmishers 125. Yeah, just hire a bunch of peasants. Like so. Right, anything else we need to sort out? You're becoming slowly happier. That's great. You're on
At
your way
your
over to
service.
here. Right. We were saving
Leaving
money,
the
weren't
army,
we?
sire.
Because we were planning to
Splitting
try and
forces,
bribe
sire.
that rebel force. So we'll see if we can afford it this term with the 20,000 we've picked up. Wow. Maddock of Chin Carrigbach. If there's any help, Chin is normally like a pond or stream. I've heard it as... Oh no, sorry, Chin. No, it's more like a lake. So Carrigbach is little stone, so it's more like a little stone lake. Right, oh, so something along those lines. I'm trying to remember. Chin? Yeah, I think it's more like lake. So yeah, little stone lake. Nah, we're not going to accept you, I'm afraid. Take the rebel settlement. If we take the Isle of Islay, we can get some of the best units that are currently available. Which one's this? Oh, it's this tiny little force right here with only a small little bit. And it's just a simple wooden palisade as well. Okay, that can work. We can do that. How many turns do we have to do this? 15 turns. That's more than enough time. How's this looking, in fact? Okay.
Ships ready.
Now you need to start getting with plan. Let's bribe the army first of all before we forget.
Yes, my this had best be worth our time.
Okay, can we do it?
I am not quite able to accept this.
Ah. It might be
Until we
because of
meet
the fact
again,
that
sire.
they are the survivors, after all, of the English forces that were over here before we defeated their last region. So this is technically the English king, even though it now says Irish rebels. So that might be why they're being quite reluctant to be bribed. Probably doesn't be too happy about working with us after we've wiped them all out. Okay, Gwenchian, which is one of our female family members, has passed away through a tragedy, and we've apparently lost my merchant that was in charge of here. Okay, with that we need to sort out because we were getting a nice sum of money from here, so we want to make sure that continues. Alright, if we pop over to here, how you guys doing? Slowly getting into effect. So we now got archers, we've got loads and loads of spearmen, and with Velwyn we need another unit of these. Okay, we need 2 units of these. That's 3, and then we got room for 1 more. Let's get another unit of Velwyn, and let's get focusing on a blacksmith for here as well. Just so we can make sure we get some better armor now from our troops as we recruit. Merchant Cavalry Militia. Huh. The rich as well as the poor must do their civic duty, but the rich prefer to ride. The wealth brought by trade allows merchants to equip themselves with horses and the finest armor available. However, they lack the training and elan of real knights and should not be relied on too far in battle. Wow, I mean, their stats are crap when it comes to attacking, right? But they have really decent defense. I mean, this is something you could charge them into a unit and expect them to sort of hold their place against a unit of like peasants or swordsmen or something like that. Huh. Still, that's a pretty nice one. Okay, so you guys come here. Penvor, can we get you something decent now? Let me see, we haven't actually had much of a use for here. Let's give you that. Carnarvon, what about you? Gunsmith, Blister Maker. Let's go for a heavy armor, I think. Will help things out a bit. Right, you. Let's give you. Let's go for a market here. And yeah, let's go for a brothel. Sure, why not? Town hall as well, just to help things out a little bit more. Right.
An order.
Okay.
We shall slaughter them, my lord.
Well, how's it going to look if we do this? I'm going to take the risk because it's the end of the episode, and I think it's worthwhile me trying to fight this next time, because let's risk it. I'll tell you what, let's save it. No, I can't save it because there's no quick. Yes, we won. Okay.
Victory!
We're going to do the normal.
Nothing can stop us, sire. The
Oh, it did come up
settlement
with
has
that.
fallen.
There we go.
Take the spoils of war.
Defeated. Right, let's just quickly repair the citadel to the catapult makers and that as well. Sounds for a report to be made. Okay, we can't actually repair anything in the settlement right now because, or retrain anyone because we haven't got enough culture, but we'll soon have to get that sorted. But this is a good thing, in fact. With Lifford now taken,
Leaving the army, sire.
we're now in a position. Oh,
The enemy
I haven't
has
noticed
surrounded
this.
We are
Crap.
besieged.
Okay. We can't
The
do
enemy
anything
lays
about
siege
it,
to our
basically.
people, sire.
We could try and send an assassin at them, but that's not going to do much. But the situation over Ireland is better. Now that we've taken Lifford, the Irish capability to get troops is very much diminished. They've got... Basically, there's large towns down in the south, which can only provide basic troops. They can't provide troops like Murray and that. So we've now got the main advantage against them. We're going to obviously have to keep a bit of a garrison in Lifford, just to try and keep public order under control a bit. But do I want... You know what? We'll keep Lifford as... Yeah, we'll keep Lifford as a citadel, and I think we'll keep Trim as well. But anywhere else... Like Athenry, for example, we haven't really been using that properly as a recruitment area. We're going to have this convert over to a town, just like we've been doing with the south of England. But that's all going to be happening in later episodes. But for now, hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you very much for watching as always. And I hope you join me next time. But until then, take care and goodbye for now.